Ciao ragazzi, siamo a Berlino, finalmente prima giornata del Blockshow.
Cryptocurrency exchange. We allowing our users to easily and smoothly swap crypto to crypto and also buy crypto with fiat money.
We are manufacturing mobile module miners based on C containers, 10, 20 or 40 hits. Also we can do just these racks. We can do it on GPUs and ASICs. So one rack is used for 32 ASICs. We use immersion cooling and vertical. All our racks are vertical. So you see in one rack 4 cells. In each cell we have its own cooling system, immersion cooling system. So this device. Each cell we have a separate cooling system. We have manufacturing in Poland and Russia. So that's it.
Thank you. So what we're doing is we're doing artificial intelligence and robotics on blockchain. This is 𝗡𝘂𝗺𝗿𝗲𝗄, and this is one of our demo robots to do that.
We don't have any stickers.
So this is an application where one of our miners teach our robots how to do something. And in this application we're pouring a Coke. So the robot would learn from a remote pilot how to do this. They would get over the center and then pour. And then after that happens, we collect that data and then it's processed through our GPU miners to solve the algorithm and to learn how to do this. Why this is applicable is a lot of businesses don't know how to program robots. They just don't have the technical abilities. So this allows them to enable a robot in their business, and then our mining team, mining consensus, to take over and actually teach the tasks that the owner wants to be done.
So essentially, the idea came from my own experiences. So I tried to enter art investment space on my own, and I found it so old school and traditional, you know, with having to do with a lot of phone calls, checking the prices, understanding what to invest and how to invest. And I found it so difficult to understand this space, and kind of thought that it needs a little bit more of a technology incorporated in it, that this is where the idea came around, to basically use technology, the opportunities that blockchain offer, and then put it into the traditional art space. So basically we started this year to work on Orion, and we want to build infrastructure for art investment so that you can easily enter the market, have it much more liquid, invest in paintings and digital art that would never be offered to you in traditional sense, and also give back to community, to both museums and to artists themselves. So we want to really build a huge infrastructure platform that's going to support all of the parties involved.
So Komodo is a platform or also blockchain framework, or actually it evolved into a full ecosystem. It's a system which gives you various blockchain tools and applications. It has a full suite of features like an own native cryptocurrency, but on top of that you're able to create your own blockchain with our blockchain. This means you will also inherit all our features and functionalities. So let's say whatever you have done with our blockchain, so you created your own blockchain, you created your own, you copied your wallet, etc. Somebody else, your users, will be able to use your chain for the exact same thing. And I think the really cool thing with Komodo is you're independent, so privacy, independence, decentralization, that are very big points for us, very, very important factors. So you don't rely on us So even like, let's say a day the 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿𝗿 blockchain for every reason doesn't exist anymore, your blockchain will still exist. It will be like fully independent, still living. So on top of this, I mean, we're building this huge ecosystem, but we also want to keep everything interconnected and, you know, to build this big ecosphere and not just everyone has his little micro ecosystem, right? So we have something, it's called BarterDEX, okay? It's our own decentralized exchange technology based on an atomic sub-protocol specification. And this means you can like exchange Bitcoin for Litecoin or for 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿 or whatever other cryptocurrency, like decentralized without any central party. And also very interesting, thanks to 𝗡𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿𝗿𝗿, we developed something that's called like atomic. So now you're even able to exchange Bitcoin or 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿 for Ethereum-based tokens or any ERC20 tokens without any intermediate party. What we have, of course, we have some sort of middle layer. However, this middle layer is still like trustless. It's trustless technology. It's not an atomic swap, but it's an atomic swap in the end. So, like. That's like 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿𝗿, and it's a very fast growing, evolving ecosystem.
And you are a deposit or a proof of stake? I don't know.
Okay, so actually we are like a normal proof of work chain, so it's mineable. Okay. However, the mining differences a little bit from other mining protocols. We're based on equihash, like Zcash. But we rewrote the consensus algorithm. We turned it into something called the delayed proof of work. So in addition, on this normal POV mining layer, we stream the 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿𝗿 blockchain information into the Bitcoin blockchain in regular intervals. So let's say 𝗂𝗺𝗿𝗿𝗿 gets hacked one day, it could still fall back on the Bitcoin blockchain as a security fallback. So this is like our big thing. And in addition, there's also an interest. So you earn a little bit of interest every month, and that's fully blockchain based. So that's not a staking, it's not a POS, it's like real blockchain-based gain and for hodlers. And
again, we have 4 features basically. The first that we are building our own big game exchange, which is especially for game publishers, and the second feature is for our big game solution. We provide this kind of solution for traditional game publishers to transform their traditional games into blockchain games. And the third is that we also building our own big game platform to incubate those game projects, especially for the high potential game projects, and to give there some technical support. And also the fourth is about the IDEX. It is jointly developed with the famous firm Matrix AI network, and it will be a decentralized exchange based on AI technology. So these are our 4 features. In one word, we are just we would like to cooperate with more game publishers, and we want to build an ecosystem for blockchain game industry.
Chain is a public chain platform. Started from 2015. Now we are listed more than 20 crypto exchange and finished ICO last year.
Actually, Lisk is a decentralized blockchain application, which is written in JavaScript, and it lets you to create your own blockchain based on Lisk, and you can develop your own sidechain also if you want. We're going to introduce our SDK in near future, which helps you to create your own blockchain.
Mine is a software solution for managing mining operation. We are the software company. We create the software, and this software you can install on every computer. The best is if you install it on the 8 GPU computer, 6 GPU computer, 10 GPU computer, and then you can start mining. Our system gives you automatically work with the GPU cards. They are changing, the voltage. They are changing the parameters of the speed of the cards. So always, there is the best performance of equipment always, because when there is outside temperature is high, then the mining, the equipment, they're changing some equipment parameters. and then our system can recognize it and change some pointers, so you have always the optimum, the best performance and optimum performance of your equipment. This is the biggest advantage of our system, because normal you must every day look at your equipment, change everything, watch what's changing, why it changed. And in our system you can sit on the seaside, drink wine, smoke cigarette, and then only on laptop change everything, and everything could be done automatically.
And this work only for a GPU or
not only
ASIC?
Not only, yes, our first version was for GPU, that another that we are creating now is for ASIC miners also. And this is very smart thing. This is, we developed this product. So this is ASIC controller. And if you have ASIC miners in the different location, for example 100 kilometers from you, you can plug it into the network. Just only put the internet cable here and power here, and then our system can contact through this equipment with your ASIC machines in the different location, and then you can change the mining pools. They can measure what's they are doing. Yes, you don't have to go to the place where the equipment is physically based.
Okay, perfect. So you don't sell this equipment, but you sell the software.
Yeah, sell the software, but this equipment we sell.
Okay, only this
equipment.
Yeah,
it's only this equipment, okay. Because this is very
interesting.
Yeah, we are miners ourselves also, and we have our mining farm 100 kilometers from us, and it was crazy. Every day if something happened you must go. This is, and with this crowded with the traffic jam, this is 2 hours one way, 2 hours on the side, 2 hours coming back.
Where do you mine?
Huh?
Where do you mine?
In Poland.
In Poland.
In Poland, we have very cheap energy from this windmills. This is a green energy, ecological, and the ecological bitcoins.
Hi, yeah, we are one of the largest digital asset exchanges globally. If you look at coin market cap, so yeah, we often appears in, I would say, top 5. Yeah.
Top 5, wow.
Yeah, in terms of the trading volume. We have more than 400 trading pairs. Yeah, so technically more than 150 tokens already listed on our exchange.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. And you want to say something about the future plans?
Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah. Recently we announced about expansion to Malta. So yeah, we actually, but we're based in Hong Kong, but we're expanding into Malta as well.
So
yeah, another company who have our own offices there. We hire people there, a team there too. Yeah. So yeah, so globalization would be our focus I would say in the rest of 2018. Yeah.
What's Zcoin? What do you say?
So Zcoin is a Bitcoin-based cryptocurrency. We employ the same technologies that are used in Bitcoin, except we add a layer on top of it, known as the zero-coin protocol. And this provides obfuscation between actual transactions that occur on chain. So it's well known that Bitcoin is actually a pseudonymous protocol, meaning that your direct identity isn't directly linked to the blockchain. Rather, it's just a long address string. So being only pseudonymous, all of the transactions on chain are actually linked to every other transaction in the chain back to the origin of that coin. So what Zerocoin does is that it adds as a layer on top of that this way of putting money into a pool and taking it out again while breaking the links between those transactions that are on chain.
So basically what we do is we develop the seed-to-sale tracking system using the blockchain. So let me ask you one thing. When you go to shops and buy cannabis, buy weed, can you trust the product? Do you know where it comes from? Do you know where it comes from?
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah. So even in Amsterdam, where it's fully legalized, people buy weed, but they don't get all the information where it comes from. Something like, let's say, there are full demand and there are not enough supply. So coffee shops and dispensaries, they just go buy from illegal growers, which you cannot certify the quality of the product.
There is not chemical. You cannot understand. You have chemical inside or not.
Exactly, those chemicals.
Yeah.
This could be really really damaging your body, which if it's not natural. So you have those kind of problems even in full legalized countries such as Amsterdam and even in the States. So our solution is to develop a seed-to-sale tracking system that will record all the information from when it was growing, who grew it, how much THC, how much CBD it contains, and who grew it, how it was distributed, what kind of environment it was growing. It was all uploaded to the blockchain system that people could easily just scan the QR code written, put in the products, they scan it and get a digital certificate with all this information. So why the blockchain? They use the blockchain because other systems, you can easily manipulate. I can just go to the database and say, okay, Snoop Dogg grow it. So everybody would be like really cool about this. But the blockchain system, even us, we cannot edit it. So it's totally trustable. So it's beneficial both for the consumers because they can receive really trustworthy products, and for companies, growers who use our system, they can bring their image up by providing trustworthy information to the consumers. So this is in the blockchain part. But we have also one more interesting part using the artificial intelligence, which we are based in India. The R&D center is based in India, and they are collecting all this data from our ecosystem, and they are implementing the deep learning to develop really interesting, cool stuff. Such as, right now we are at the stage that you take the mobile application, you scan a bud, and it can tell you if it's sativa or indica, and how much is it likely containing THC, CBD. And there is a list of types, like Moby Dick or OG Kush. It's gonna tell you which one is it most likely. But the thing is, in data science, such as deep learning, there's no such a thing as 100%. So right now the technology is at the level that's showing the people at the percentage level, but this is not cool enough. So right now we're trying to come up with something really cool that people would just scan the bud, tell them not exactly if it's sativa or indica, but something really cool that will make them use the application. See, the technology is cool enough for us, the technicians, but for regular users, we currently don't agree that this is cool enough for the regular consumers. So at the beginning of next year, our first mobile application will come up, and it will be featured with this type of function. So at the end of our roadmap, we have two parts for the regular consumers, which is the personal assistant system, and it's gonna be your virtual friend in the mobile application. So what it does, before smoking or when you smoke, you probably would know what kind of things, what kind of media contents, what kind of music, what kind of video, what kind of food you would like to eat. For example, when you go to YouTube, YouTube already knows what kind of contents you like, you see? But this is when you're sober. When you become high, you become a totally different person, and you would like to watch some totally different videos, totally different music. And this is the PA system, personal assistant system, is gonna be the YouTube and the Facebook and the Amazon for the cannabis users. And when we collect all this data, what we have a big data of those regular consumers and from the business. So cannabis businesses can come to us to consult what they can do with their data, how they are gonna manage their data, and they also can be part of the ecosystem to use the data pool to analyze their strategies and developing better products, such as people are more interested in this kind of media contents. So probably businesses who make video contents could have some kind of a roadmap on how to make media contents that people would really like and what they don't like. And maybe I really hope that we're going to expand until the level that medical organizations will enter our ecosystem and will be contributing to developing new drugs and new therapies for the regular users, for the bio industry also. But this is like the top level vision. So this is pretty much us.
VRS, we are basically a virtual reality platform. We're hoping to take VR into the future. So right now, everybody knows eSports, electronic sports. You know, multi-million-dollar games, the League of Legends, the Dotas that people, professional sports players are playing every day non-stop. We hope to take VR from where it is right now, which is people trying on the VR headsets, playing the games once, maybe twice, into a place just like esports, where they want to play this all day long, every day, and we're creating a tournament system style for games, working with game developers to create this new place where professional sports players can come in and they can compete for our token, the VRS token. So the entry and the payouts are all in the VRS token. So that's essentially what VRS is, a new platform for VR to take us into the future. You know, we call it a future platform, but with a near future launch date.
I'm the founder of Vuoi, and Vuoi is a new deep tech project that brings together IoT and blockchain. So this is how Vuoi looks like, and Vuoi makes use of the fact that data is like the new gold, and IoT will bring more data into the blockchain sphere. And with Vuoi, we built a technology in order to tokenize the data and make it tradable through marketplaces.
Blockshow is a platform that helps businesses manage all their orders and invoices with each other. What PayBlock does is actually help those businesses get paid on time. Most businesses take about 60 to 90 days before they actually get paid because of a lot of paper pushing and a lot of complexity with that. And PayBlock enables these businesses to get their cash instantly.
Hi everyone, what we're trying to do, we're trying to tokenize people's work time. Essentially think of it as freelance on steroids on blockchain.
So Ambrosus is a blockchain IoT ecosystem that focuses on assuring trust in food and pharmaceuticals. So we connect sensors to the blockchain to enable to guarantee quality, safety and origins of products.
Hi. So WorkVenture is a job and career marketplace. So we have jobs and company reviews in Thailand right now. But thanks to blockchain, we are adding an income opportunity to the people all across the world to be rewarded for sharing with others about those about those career opportunities. So this will be a new paradigm where blockchain will have a real case use and help millions of people find the right jobs and careers that they love.
It's like LinkedIn, but decentralized.
Basically, LinkedIn is a social platform. This is more of a career information platform. There's information about companies and videos, and there's a matching algorithm. We have all kinds of stuff. So WorkVenture is the future of recruitment.
Yeah, so Robinhood is currently a cryptocurrency exchange, but we are doing much more than just exchange. So we are also building our own blockchain, which is called DECENT. And Popo is going to give a talk tomorrow afternoon about DECENT. Yeah, so DECENT is like a new blockchain we made, and it's we have our own consensus protocol, and so it's much more scalable than other blockchains, say Ethereum or EOS. So we can reach a much higher transaction throughput than other chains.
Kanga Exchange is a place who is dedicated for ICOs, new ICOs. I mean, not only creator of ICOs, but investors and other parts of the business. What we want to deliver? We want to deliver the comprehensive site for whole part of the business who is involved for ICOs.
Of course, the first level, the first milestone of our project is the exchange itself. In 1 month there will be our MVP version. after this, in 2 weeks period, we're going to add new functions, and after making this exchange complete, we're going to focus on the tools for ICOs, for people who are not technical, but want to start their own ICO. So this will be the place where non-technical people can get help. There will be fully automation and all the tools that are necessary for ICO, for creation of such ICO.